Welcome to a new vlog. It's finally summer in the city and today we are going to be exploring the West Village. I've been to this area a couple times before. You probably remember I was filming a vlog for Vlogmas in this exact same spot. I filmed the intro and here I am again. So what are we going to do today? My idea is to explore some places. First of all, we are going to grab lunch because it's 1 p.m. and I still haven't had lunch. We are then meeting a friend for an ice cream. And I'm also thinking about exploring other spots here in the West Village, like bookstores, for example, which are some of my favorite stores and something that I haven't shown here on YouTube just yet. So the idea of these vlogs, as usual, is to first inspire you in case you're thinking about coming to New York City, especially in summer, and you're wondering what to do in the area, then this video is one that you need to save for inspiration. But if you're not planning a trip to New York City anytime soon, then the idea for this vlog is for you to be able to travel with me, to explore with me a new neighborhood in New York City and maybe just feel like you are here at least for the duration of this vlog. If you're new here and you have just discovered my channel, my name is Flor. I'm a content creator based here in New York and I post videos around life in the city. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you can get notified of every time I upload a new video. And if you like New York City and if you love fashion, you can also go ahead, follow me on Instagram, as you can see here, Flo Pereira. You can find me over there as well. Now, with that introduction out of the way, stepping out into the sun and into this very hot weather, and we're getting started. Let's go!
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors. Summer love, memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors. Summer love. Day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove.
I just left the Elk and oh my god, that avocado toast, I think, was probably the best avocado toast that I've had in New York City, like ever. It was so good, it was so tasty. When I usually order avocado, I ask for lemon juice, for salt, for pepper, something to make it more tasty. But this one was the perfect amount of salty, tasty, of a bit spicy as well. I don't know, I really loved it. Highly recommend. The only thing that I would say is that since the container was so small, like about the same size as the toast, and it had avocado but also scrambled eggs on top, I felt like it was like too tall and I had like a hard time eating it, and it was also hard to cut it with like a knife and a fork. So that would be like the only not so great thing. Probably next time, because I'm sure there's gonna be a next time that I'll come here, I'll ask for a plate. I should have asked for a plate. I didn't think about it. I just tried to eat it like that. I got a stain on my dress. But I'm thinking it will come out. I'm hopeful it will come out. But yeah, I highly recommend. And also prices are kind of insane. They're very cheap for New York prices. An avocado toast somewhere else would be like 18, 20, I would say even 25. And I wish I was kidding, but I'm not kidding. And over here, I think it was like around 12, or I'll put the price here. I got a lemonade, it was so good. I'm just like very happy. I feel like sometimes when you go to a place because of a recommendation, you can really go either way. But this one was really good. I'll definitely be back, and I recommend that if you're ever in New York City in the West Village area, you stop by. They don't have a lot of seating. There's no seating inside and just like a few tables outside, but still it's a place that you definitely need to visit. And now I'm heading off for ice cream with my friend Trisha. So the eating saga continues, and also it is so hot that after that lemonade I need something else that's also fresh. So I feel like an ice cream will be the perfect choice. I just left the bookstore Three Lives and Company. I've never been before, and I don't know about you, but I love exploring small bookstores in every neighborhood. And it doesn't even matter if I'm in New York or in any other city. I love stepping into a bookstore and being able to go through the books and see what they have in store and see what they're highlighting, what authors they're recommending. I really liked it. Highly recommend that you go. I was looking for one author and some of their books in particular, and they didn't have any, so I didn't end up buying anything. But my friend Trisha, she got a book about hidden art in New York, and I took a look at it and it seemed really fun and interesting, so I might end up getting that in the end. And now I just stumbled across this store. It seems to be like selling like little cute things, so I'm gonna go in, and then I have two other stores that I want to stop by.
People in therapy are often there to deal with people in their lives who won't go to therapy. I have a job, it's actually quite fulfilling. Though my hairline is thinning, I barely do anything else. I read self-help books, I do meditation, walks in the woods, a new destination. I sit with my feelings.
So I found a spot on a bench at a park, and I wanted to talk about the last two stores that I visited. First of all, Left Bank Books. I actually just stumbled upon that store, and I feel like if you're looking into something very unique, then that's the store for you. As you saw, they had lots of first edition books. Of course, they're expensive, like $500, $600. I think some of them went up to $1,000. So not cheap, but maybe you're looking into making a special gift to someone, or maybe to yourself even, and you want this special first edition book, so maybe that's the place to go. And I'm guessing that maybe if they don't have some of the books, they might be able to source some. They also had some vintage edition magazines, so think unique, vintage, but also well preserved. That's the type of things that you're going to find over there at Left Bank Books. I then went to Bookmarc, which is like right across the street from where I'm sitting, and if you hadn't guessed it, it's a store owned by Marc Jacobs. That's where there are a lot of Marc Jacobs tote bags over there in the store as well. And I feel like this bookstore is going to be perfect for you if you love fashion, if you love design, if you love photography, if you love movies, cinematography. They had such great books. I feel like some that you can get elsewhere, of course, but some others that might be hard to get, but they had them. So if you're looking for a specific fashion book, I feel like this might be the place. Or also if you're looking into a book into your favorite artist or your favorite film director. And I feel like the first store that I showed you, Three Lives and Company, that is more like the usual cute typical bookstore. Think about the movie You've Got Mail and that neighborhood spot where you have all the nice people working there, where they know other books, they know about the recommendations, but they sell more of the typical books, the books that you would find basically everywhere, instead of the more like unique or specific topics like these two other stores that I went in last. Overall, I feel like coming into the West Village is always a great idea if you're ever visiting New York, or even if you're a local. I feel like it's one of my favorite neighborhoods, but living here is crazy expensive. Actually, one of the streets here in the West Village is like one of the most expensive streets in all of New York City, or the most expensive one. So it's not in the cards, I would say, but it's a really nice place. I love all the streets with all the trees. It's quite nice, especially if you're walking here during summer, because it's not as hot as in some other parts of the city. And I feel like in general, like most of the stores here are extra nice, even if they're chains or places that you can find elsewhere in other neighborhoods in the city. They look extra pretty in here, so you definitely need to come. I really hope you enjoy this vlog, this day on the West Village, exploring some local spots, exploring some local bookstores. I really had a great time, and also getting to show you the area. Some of the spots that have to do with the LGBTQ+ community, which is like very rooted in the West Village. Happy to do another video on that topic if you like the idea, and also happy to explore other neighborhoods. I have some ideas in the works. I always have like another video planned, but I would also love to know which other stores or neighborhoods you would like for me to explore here in New York City. That is going to be it for today's video. If you're still not subscribed, of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell so you can get notified of every time I upload a new video. And if you want, you can go ahead and also follow me on Instagram as Pereira, as you're going to see right here. That is it. I will see you on the next one. Bye!
Actually quite fulfilling. Though my hairline is thinning, I barely do anything else. I read self